So, just wanted to provide an update really on my channel. As you can see, it's quite a new channel. Haven't really done a lot of videos and they're probably all a little bit mixed. But this is me trying to get started on YouTube. Probably like most people, a bit embarrassed, a bit scared to get started. Definitely been putting it off and procrastinating a lot. Just worried about what people would think. Can I make videos? Can I make good content? As you can probably see from the title of my channel, it is predominantly going to be a photography channel. I'm by no means professional, amateur photographer. Started photography around sort of 7-8 years ago. Didn't really take it too seriously. Just bought a camera, went out a few times, watched some YouTube videos like most people do. Or looking at all these professionals, looking at the wicked content and how good they are. Tried to emulate them rather than going off and doing my own thing and learning what I like to enjoy. So that's what really this is all about. The last sort of 3 years, I've really picked up my photography, trying to take it a lot more serious, getting out and about a lot more, but I'm still ultimately still an amateur and a so-called beginner. So really what my channel is really to help those beginners, those amateurs out there that, probably like me when I first started, looking at all those, big massive photographers and their YouTube channels and seeing them blow up and seeing their awesome pictures and travelling all these destinations around the world and around Europe and trying to, think you could just pick up a camera and be like them. But ultimately, you need to do it for yourself. You need to find what you're good at, find what you like taking pictures of. So for me, a lot of mine is like landscape, seascape, a little bit of town and city, and some wildlife. They're my main sort of areas I like to do, but I do like to challenge myself as well and go out and do some other bits and pieces. So that's the fun, that's the skill, and that's where you're going to learn, by just getting out. The amount of times I used to sort of sit around and think, well, I'm going to do some photography today, maybe look out the window and think, oh, the weather's all not that great, or I don't know if I could be able to drive to a certain place and take pictures. But the only way you learn and improve, and it probably sounds really obvious, but I was probably just as guilty of it as anyone else, is by going out practicing. I thought sitting behind my phone, my tablet, my laptop and watching YouTube videos and watching all these tutorials, thinking, oh yeah, that's how I'm going to learn. Yes, you can learn bits and pieces and tips and tricks, but ultimately, to get better at photography, you need to get out there. So again, just to reiterate, that's what I want to try and do, try and show those beginners that, again, it's not all about the gear, it's not all about watching all these different YouTube videos and studying photography. It is about getting out and practicing. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks along the way, and hopefully some non-expensive gear that you can pick up as a photographer that will help you, rather than going out and spending thousands and thousands of pounds on all the latest tech. I'll show you some bargains that have helped me along the way, and then once you get better and better and you want to invest more, then obviously you can. The other thing about my channel is, you've probably noticed there's a couple of random, or what people think may be random, camper van videos, but this is what I'm in today, as you can see. And basically I bought myself a van and I'm doing it up as a camper van. So again, when I go out doing my photography, I've got somewhere base to sort of stay, rather than like paying for hotels and bits and pieces. I'm going to be travelling the country. So I've been documenting my process in that. So if you see some videos on here, it is predominantly a photography channel, as you can see by the title, but I'm just documenting my journey in the van as well. And I don't know, for people I might see, if you don't, then fair enough. But again, it's all part of my process and learning and practicing videos and that as well. So hopefully you like to see them, but if not, you can just stick to my photography content. So prints is another thing. Definitely, if you're going to improve on your photography as well, I would definitely suggest, rather than just sitting there looking at it on a laptop or on your mobile phone, definitely get some printed. You learn a lot that way as well, because obviously it's all part and parcel of it. A photo might look really, really good on your phone, on a small screen. Then you might get one printed at a later date and the colours are off, or you realise that there's some blurriness in your pictures or your images, So get some printed, learn from that as well. I would also love it if you took a look at my website and had a look at some of my prints, and obviously if you like some, then order some, just to help sort of support me, support my channel. That'd be fantastic. I've also just brought out some wall calendars for 2026. Again, every little helps. That helps sort of support my channel, support me, getting out and about and being able to take some more pictures, and obviously creating more videos, and hopefully create some videos that will help you in your journey. So ultimately, I'll just love it if you stuck by me, watch some videos, hopefully you learn something. Please comment, please give me some ideas of what I can make videos on that would help you as a beginner, because I've probably been there and done it. Like I say, over the past sort of 8 years, I've definitely learned a lot from where I started, just picking up a camera, thinking I can pick up, watch a YouTube video, turn a couple of settings on and shoot this amazing sort of sunset or sunrise. Unfortunately, it's not like that. You might be lucky, you might be a natural, but if you're anything like me, it takes a little while to get that creativeness, learn how to edit pictures in the right way, or not so much in the right way, but the way for you, the way you like, rather than copying other people's styles. So yeah, the more people that watch these videos, the more people that subscribe and like my channel, I can then grow, improve as a photographer and videographer, and hopefully provide the content that will benefit everyone else as well. So appreciate you watching. Please like and maybe even comment below, and if anyone does live in and around Essex that's also getting into photography, it'd be great to meet up. So drop a comment below and see what we can do.